Today marks 37 years since one of the deadliest accidents in the River Valley. It was June 21st, 1985. An 18-wheeler caused a fiery accident on Logtown Hill in Van Buren. 5 News reporter Rochelle Williams caught up with an eyewitness from that day.
Exactly 37 years ago, Linda Dixon was driving in Van Buren when she noticed in her rearview mirror an 18-wheeler which had just plowed into the side of a building.
It was a life-changing event.
The 18-wheeler was loaded with frozen pork steaks and lost its brakes and came barreling down Logtown Hill after hitting the railroad tracks at the train depot. The truck went airborne and landed on a car with people inside.
And as we turned around to look back at the building, that's when we noticed that there was a vehicle bumper in the middle of the street, and that's when we realized that there were more people involved in this than we had originally thought.
Linda is one of the few eyewitnesses alive to describe the tragedy. She remembers the sound of the truck crossing the railroad and the collision.
It haunts me anytime I think about it, actually, because the sounds were horrific.
There was an explosion after the crash, and it took several hours to put the fire out and several days to clean up the wreckage that had killed 9 people. In 1985, the building that the truck crashed into was a pharmacy, and now a small park now marks the site where the accident happened.
I think it's a wonderful way to remember those folks whose lives were taken away from them so early, particularly the children.
This accident may have been 37 years ago, but Linda still has a heart full of gratitude that she was not involved in the crash.
It made me very thankful that we were 2 seconds earlier passing through that intersection.
Not long after the crash, this park behind me was dedicated to the people who lost their lives. Their names are being honored on a plaque near the park's entrance. In Van Buren, covering news where you live, Rachel Williams, 5 News.
Van Buren City Council passed an ordinance reinforcing a law that bans all 18-wheelers from traveling down Logtown Hill. A report from the National Transportation Safety Board showed the driver of that 18-wheeler ignored posted signs meant to keep tractor trailers off the road.